Alright, so today I want to start a motion to dismiss the case. I want to file it because I just asked ChatGPT what I can do for the next step. I think I'm pretty much done collecting evidence because they're not willing to give me any more free evidence. The chief isn't responding. Chief Randolph, Chief Shandra Randolph. She's like, you know, she knows I don't want to pay anything, so she's not bothering to answer any of my emails. I sent her something last week. Calling just seems like a waste of time with this police station. I just go off of what I'm told for general police. Oh my God, there's nobody in front of us right now. Oh, there is somebody. I just couldn't see that person. But yeah, the evidence. I don't want to pay for any evidence. So I'm thinking generalized police policies work. If I want to refer to police policies, I'll just use ChatGPT's police policies. They could fill in the blanks for any of them, pretty much. There's a pretty much standard police policy anyway. So I could just say, instead of, you know, in reference to West Milwaukee's police policy that they are required to turn on their body cams if they got them, I'll just say, in general, most police policies say that you should turn on your body cam if you got them. And for example, Officer Aide did not turn his body cam on our initial interaction, or that they decided to edit so much that they decided to remove that initial interaction. Because, I mean, instantly I try to dispel their concerns on camera, on my camera at least. But I don't think these police are so smart that they think ahead about testifying at court and trying to just delete everything that could be helpful for my defense, and then know that I have my own video, but I would have to testify to submit it. So I don't think they're that smart. I think the Officer Aide just did not record. He just, because of the previous car, he probably didn't record that. Just, he was going down car after car, not recording the interactions. He's doing exactly what, probably think of it afterward, but the deputy in McCracken County he just wanted to approach my car without recording, and that was it. He just probably wanted to do that. And that guy got writ up. He got written up for not activating his body cam, because I had clear evidence showing that there was a situation there. I had my camera on, and at no point, while, you know, even when Officer Aide saw my camera, he still did not think to go, you know, blink, blink, whatever it takes to turn that camera on the whole time. I mean, at the very least, you could have made up for being a little late to turning your body camera on. And I've had body cameras where the officers do turn their camera on when they approach my car in Wisconsin. Now, do I cite that? Because I'd have to introduce that into evidence. But it really does seem strange to me that I can introduce a motion to dismiss, and I could say insufficient evidence, but I mean, I don't have the ability to actually dismiss it, and that's what's weird to me. I was thinking, you know, initially what I learned from Idaho was motion to suppress evidence first, but I don't see how trying to suppress evidence would help me for my trial, and I just want to go off of a motion to dismiss insufficient evidence. They're not activating their body cams. And it's just constitutional rights, procedural error. I'm going to throw it all out there. So I think today I want to work on that. Do a motion to dismiss Wisconsin style, because that's not something I could do in Louisiana. It's like in Louisiana they say exclusively it's the prosecutor who motions to dismiss. But in Wisconsin I can make a motion on several grounds. And I just want to write my thoughts all into a page or on my tablet, and then just tell ChatGPT, you know, my assistant, to organize my thoughts and then apply law. I could get it done today, but I want to take my time because there's a lot going on with this. I want to make several arguments, throw it all out there on the table about the whole procedure and process, the way this court case seems to be going and all that, and then leave it up to this judge. This will be trial number 1. And then I'm guaranteed a trial number 2 with a higher court that holds a higher standard for the procedure and evidence and all of that. So I'm gonna work on that today, just pass the time, because it's before Thanksgiving. I really don't have anything to do when Thanksgiving hits, so just try to keep busy with this until I can get it out of my, you know, behind me, until I get it all behind me. Did you look for me here yesterday?
No, I
just came out.
No, I had a bunch of other stuff to do yesterday.
I wrote some motions.
Yep, well there.
All right.
And they all got finished.
Hey, you were able to find Miller outside of Miller outside of town. You found Miller outside of town.
I found him.
Outside of, you can't say outside of town though.
No, I just found him.
All right.
I gave you the return on him, didn't I?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Why I was asking. Is because you know, I'm surprised that he didn't show up at the last hearing. I mean, it wasn't important that he didn't need to, but I mean, man, if I was gonna go through trial with that he's my key witness.
Yeah.
I need him there to testify. So yeah, he'll, you know, we go through with trial this next time. Yeah, he made sure he's there. But that's unfortunate with Nakot Scott. She's nowhere to be found apparently, and I don't know if you even got a piece of paper to try to look for her or whatever, but that got returned. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but maybe, well, I got another hearing coming up on the 11th. We'll be able to.
Hold on, ma'am, push the button right there. Push the button on that intercom. I'm sorry.
Well, no.
Yes, ma'am.
How long has that been going on for? Because 2 years ago, I just let myself in and turned.
I know they did it. All the courthouses did an upgrade from this.
Oh yeah, that okay. It's kind of a recent thing. It wasn't in 2022. I was just letting myself in, not having to push a button. And then, you know, I push the button and say I have to go to the bathroom, and they told me the bathroom's closed. It's like doesn't work. And then I showed them my motion, and then they let me in. So I got to write motions to be able to get inside the courthouse apparently. Then use the bathroom.
Don't know nothing about that.
Okay, all right.
Not my building.
No, all right. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, you too.
Don't forget your camera.
Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I guess I've reached the deadline for my motions, and these are the immediate orders. The prosecutor's not making any response. And because the prosecutor's not making any response, I'm really concerned about how the process is working here. So the judge just automatically goes straight to order without the prosecutor making a response. I wrote a motion to recuse prosecutor for personal bias He never made a response even when my old lawyer filed this motion. I'm kind of refiling it, but I've reworded it with the use of ChatGPT. Motion for declaration of financial status. And I don't know if that's really a motion. I'm just making a declaration. I don't know why they called it that. And statement of intent. Okay. Then once again, we're just sticking with the date. We're just adding to the pile for that date of 11th December coming up. And that's for that. Yeah, they didn't even put the date. There's just so many coming in, I guess. And then I put out another motion to extend the deadline, because I was actually advised. I listened to some advisements from people I'm communicating with about this ongoing case, and they suggested an extension because it's yesterday. Today is the 27th. Yesterday was apparently the deadline for motions, and it's like if we're gonna have a hearing about the free lawyer on the 11th, I want to ask to have the motions extended to the 11th for a possible chance at the free lawyer to discuss the motions. So I don't want to argue the motions myself. I'd rather have a free lawyer do it. And then let's see, what did I do? Oh yeah, once again, this is my third writ of review application, and he's still telling me that I need to perfect it, and I have till December 5th. So this is concerning because I'm using the style, the format that my old lawyer used, and I'm being told that I'm not writing a good writ of review, even though my old lawyer was writing pretty much the same thing. So this is really ridiculous on the judge. So I'll be looking at writing a fourth one, and I mean, I don't know what else I could add to it. I'll look into it further. I'll have to look at more examples. But yeah, this judge has submitted this. This says a 26, which I submitted mine on the 26th. So did he read that? I submitted one yesterday, the deadline thing. But yeah, we're still. Maybe he's just confirming that the December 5th was still the deadline for that writ, and just reminding me of that, because he had also the 26th as a deadline, but that was for these other motions possibly. The writ is a separate deal, and I just wanted to confirm that. And that's something I think a lawyer would do. A lawyer who has the a lawyer who has more privilege to just make a phone call to the judge and confirm it. I got to do it all more formally than a lawyer does.